If you need any Ultimate Team coins, head over to footcoinking.com. There's a link in the description, and if you use my discount code CHES, CHES, as you can see on screen, you'll get yourself an extra 5% off. Hey guys, how's it going? Chez back again with another episode of Luis Suarez's Road to Redemption here on Xbox One. We're into episode number 17, and we came very, very close to getting ourselves the Division 7 title yesterday. 2 wins were able to put us 1 point off, and we only need a draw from our opening game of this episode to of course, guarantee us promotion and the title, and open up the opportunity for you guys to vote for a new player for the side from the target team that we are eventually going to build towards. Of course, we've already brought in International Man of the Match Fellaini, we've already brought in Team of the Season Cahill and Azpilicueta, and you guys will have another decision to make at the end of this episode that is guaranteed. So, can we get that point in this game? We're going to dominate the opening half. Unfortunately for Gaston Ramirez, he hits the bar there. I brought him in for Jovetic to give him, or to give the Macedonian. No, he's Montenegrin, isn't he, Jovetic? To give the Montenegrin a bit of a rest. He did very, very well for us yesterday, picking up a couple of goals and a couple of assists as well. Really pleased with him. And unfortunately for us, Dave wasn't quite able to find the back of the net there. The left back pushing up from his defensive role to find himself on the edge of the box. Decent shot, but unfortunately the goalkeeper was well behind it, and then we couldn't quite get ourselves to the rebound. Luis Suarez making the inroads on the right-hand side, whips the ball in, and unfortunately Fellaini hits the bar, and then Ramirez, rather than heading it into an open net, decides to try and chest it down to then volley it into the back of the net, by which time his defence was able to regain its composure and get the ball clear. And then we headed into the 95th minute, and he smashed the ball into the top corner with Arda Turan. Had barely done anything offensively for the entirety of the game, and then a real bitter blow right at the end to it was 93rd minute, not 95th, but still right at the end of stoppage time, at the end of the second half. He destroys our hopes of winning the title in this opening game, and we have to go into another one. So Jovetic was regaining his first team place. We really needed him and Suarez to link up exactly the same way they did yesterday if we're to have any chance of winning that title. In today's episode, we swapped out Nastasic for Christopher Smalling as well, so hopefully he can do well in that centre-back role. He did very well on his debut. Hopefully he can continue that, because he's going to need to continue that against this very, very strong Barclays Premier League side. A lot of pace out wide with Jesus Navas and Ashley Young. Of course, pace up top with informed Raheem Sterling and Samuel Eto'o, and then Mata and Yaya Toure rounding out his midfield 6 or midfield 5 and the striker. But we were in fact going to get quite lucky with a couple of deflections, and then Dave, after not scoring in the opening game, does manage to get himself onto the score sheet in the 32nd minute. Now, for the next couple of highlights, just keep your eyes on the clock in the top left. As you can see, we made it 1-0 in the 32nd. We're pushing forward now into the 33rd and 34th. Jovetic goes on a wonderful run. Great lob through ball to Luis Suarez. Gets a nice turn inside. Bit fortunate with the first deflection, but he rifles the rebound into the back of the net. And in the 35th minute, he makes it 2-0. So straight from kickoff, this guy decided, rather than trying to solo run it from kickoff like he did last time, he's going to give it back to Nemanja Vidic. And for some reason, the 87 rated centre back on his weaker left foot pings a beautiful, perfectly placed 60-yard pass, and he KSIs me to bring himself back into the game at 2-1. So we went back to the drawing board again, tried to get ourselves back in front with a 2-goal margin, and that is exactly what we were going to do. Jovetic and Suarez again linking up beautifully. Suarez gets there ahead of the goalkeeper. He dinks it over the top of Petacek, and we regain our 2-goal lead only in the 39th minute. And then straight from kickoff again, he does exactly the same thing. I try and defend it again, just like I did before, and unfortunately Samuel Eto'o again races in behind. Another beautifully perfect, inch-perfect pass from a centre-back on his weaker left foot, 60 yards, straight to the feet of the Cameroonian, and in the 40th minute he makes it 3-2. Ridiculous spell of goal scoring there. So we headed into the second half. We were able to just try and solidify for a little bit, but he gets a couple of really fortunate rebounds, kind of similar to how we did with Suarez's opening goal, to be completely honest, or with our second goal rather. And unfortunately he brings it back to 3-3, and he over celebrates quite a lot here. And there's one thing that you don't do against me, and that's over celebrate and get a little bit cocky, because it riles me up completely, and then I am more than determined to get myself back in the game and show you up for being overconfident. And Luis Suarez did exactly that. Just a couple of minutes after he brought it back to 3-3, we made it 4-3, and eventually we find ourselves back in front. And then it took until the 85th minute. We managed to solidify again and then make sure that he did try and KSR me, but I actually managed to defend it this time around, fortunately. Kyle Walker races down the right hand side and a beautiful ball into the box, just perfectly weighted Again, another ball perfectly weighted from a defender, but this time it's just a side foot for 10 yards, not a 60-foot launch twice. That really, if that KSI glitch, not glitch, but gameplay flaw is going to be in FIFA 15 as well, I may actually just rip all of my hair out. But Luis Suarez is actually going to pick up another goal here in the 89th minute to make it 6-3, and I really drove home the advantage, and I really punished him for being overconfident. As P gets on the opening score sheet, and then Luis Suarez scores 5 to give us the Division 7 title. Suarez scores 5, Jovetic gets 4 assists. That partnership has been beautiful since they started playing together in yesterday's episode, and you guys are the instigators behind that. Of course, you were the ones that told me to drop Jovetic to Cam and play him in that role behind Louis, and it worked absolutely perfectly. And of course, confirmation on your screen that we have, of course, won the Division 7 title now. 6 wins, 1 draw, 1 defeat, 5k coin bonus, and now we get to open some packs. Now we get 5 packs for Luis Suarez's 5 goals, a bonus 3 packs for him scoring a hat-trick, and a bonus 5 packs for winning the division title. Now, there were more special packs in the store at this particular moment in time, so I opened 5 of these 25k all rare packs to reward us for winning the title. So these are going to be our 5 title reward packs. Then I had 4 of the 15k packs that were up for a week for team of the tournament, so we'll open those, 3 of which will be as Luis Suarez's hat-trick bonus, and then 1 of which will go along hand in hand with 4 of the normal 7.5k packs to reward ourselves for Luis Suarez's 5 goals. 13 packs in total we're going to open in the space of the next couple of minutes or so, so I'll just let that run in the background, because there's something I want to ask you guys about, and if you could let me know in the comments your thoughts on this. Basically, for when this series ends, of course it's still quite a few episodes and weeks off, but it will end before we get to FIFA 15. So it's something I'd just to try and kind of fill the time in this extra slot between the end of this series and the start of FIFA 15. I was wondering if you guys might like to potentially see some player predictions from me, whether that be on career mode or on Ultimate Team, or maybe just showing the card faces, etc. for Ultimate Team, and what I sort of think that players might get improved for next year, or relegate or downgraded for next year. Whether you guys would like to see that. I know quite a few other guys do it, but I would like to have a crack at it myself. I've never done something like that, so it'll be something fresh for this channel at least. And another thing that I am going to do, at least a one-off video that's going to be a FIFA 15 wish list, whether that be for Ultimate Team, for career mode, or for both as 2 separate videos. And then I was thinking, if there's something that I don't cover in either of those wishlist episodes that you guys enjoy, and leave in the comment section of those videos, whether I could then do follow-up videos and kind of give my feedback on your feedback, so to speak, so that you guys give me suggestions in the comments of those videos that you would like to see in FIFA 15, and then I can react in a video and say whether I think that the point you've raised is a good or bad idea, and where we could improve overall with those, whether I can enhance your ideas to perhaps maybe something even better, or alternatively, add just a little bit more to it. So let me know in the comment section what you might think of something like that for the end of this series, which again still is a few weeks off, but at least it gives me some time to to prepare for what might come up between this series and FIFA 15 in the extra slot, because of course I still want to upload twice daily every single day, all the way up until FIFA 15, and then all the way through FIFA 15 as well, so long as time restraints and my health hold out. Then fingers crossed we'll be able to do that, and the channel will grow substantially because of it. That is the plan at least, and of course you guys love to see 2 videos from me a day, and that will continue for as long as I can physically put those videos out. So fingers crossed you're enjoying this series, fingers crossed you're enjoying the Dortmund Career Mode series and the My Player series. There was a Dortmund Career Mode episode uploaded earlier on tonight, so check the channel page for that if you missed it. Of course, subscribe if you haven't already. There are links in the top right and the description to do so. We're very, very close to 15k now. It would be nice if we could hit that over the next 24 hours or so. So if you aren't subscribed and you would like to do so and help us break through that milestone here on this channel, then that would be very kind of you. Drop the video a like if you enjoyed, and of course let me know your feedback in the comment section for all of the issues I raised in this commentary. I have rambled on for about 3 or 4 minutes now about different things, but the one thing we're going to round out on is the fact that you guys have to make a decision. Who do we add to the side from the target team? Lucas in form or Fernandinho in form? Before we had Fernandinho and International Man of the Match Fellaini, and you chose Fellaini So is Fernandinho going to get overlooked this time in favour of Lucas Moura, or are you guys going to pick the Manchester City man? It is entirely in your hands. Have your vote in the comment section for that as well. Plenty of feedback needed for this episode, and I will pick the player that you choose, and he will be involved in Wednesday's episode. But that's going to bring this one to a close, guys. As always, thank you very much for watching. Drop a like if you enjoyed, subscribe if you haven't, leave me some comments, follow me on Twitter at Chesnoid Gaming, links in the description, and I will see you next time.